house. This way, bro. This way. Pull. It's my arm, my left arm. See him, back.
Meet 29-year-old Armando. On February 11th, 2024, he caused havoc when he trespassed yet again at a business on South Valley Drive. According to the business owners, this wasn't Armando's first time causing trouble. After spotting him on their security cameras, they called the police for help.
Oh, boss. You been staying here for a while? What's up? This is your place? So you're the one who called? You're the one who called? Huh?
When an officer approached Armando, the situation escalated quickly. Armando suddenly pulled out a knife, and the officer attempted to back away. In the chaos, the officer stumbled and fell to the ground. Seizing the opportunity, Armando attacked, stabbing the officer in the neck repeatedly. The assault went on for 30 horrifying seconds before Armando walked away, leaving the officer seriously injured.
Guy is beating up this cop. My boyfriend just shot him. 335 Valley, please hurry. Please.
So he was fighting with a cop?
No! This guy was beating up this cop and we drove by, so my boyfriend... 335 Valley, please hurry. Please. 335 Valley, please.
Where's the officer at?
The officer's down. My boyfriend's trying to plug her. Please.
Okay,
please.
listen.
No, please. My
Hey.
boyfriend's not responding.
Okay,
He's fine.
listen. Just stay on the phone, okay?
The officer stabbed in the neck.
That moment, a civilian, Isaiah Stoa, stepped in with a gun. When Armando tried to go after Isaiah, he fired, stopping the attacker before anyone else got hurt. Officer Jonah Hernandez was rushed to the hospital, but despite Isaiah's quick actions and the medics' efforts, Officer Hernandez sadly didn't make it. This tragic event reminds us of the dangers police officers face every day. You never know what dangers police officers will face when they respond to a call. In today's story, we cover a terrifying ambush where 2 officers were tragically killed and one barely made it out alive. Let's dive into this shocking case and see how it all unfolded.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Mate, you gotta look after yourself, buddy. Alright, stay behind that tree. That's the only thing you got between him and her. Not between you and him.
Yeah. That one?
You got long rifles?
Yeah. Long rifle and Dylan's Matthew's pistol.
Hang on, mate. Calm, like, if you gotta drop the phone and look after yourself,
Yep. They just camped up. Both of them.
Mate, have you got any more trees behind you?
Nah, not a lot. He's coming over. Should I run?
Have you got trees behind you?
Yeah, maybe.
Mate, do they know where you are?
Yes, they do.
Can you, like, obviously scramble from tree to try and retreat out of there?
I'll try.
To try and do that?
I can try.
On December 12th, 2022, 3 police officers responded to a remote property after getting reports of a missing person. What started as a routine check quickly turned into a deadly encounter.
Cheers. Good. Just get her to do everything.
As the officers approached the property, they were suddenly attacked by a barrage of gunfire. 2 officers, Rachel McRow and Matthew Arnold, were hit multiple times and sadly lost their lives in the ambush. The 3rd officer managed to hide behind a tree as the attackers searched for him.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, what silver have we got?
He shot Rachel, I believe. I think she's dead. She shot him, I think. No, he's still walking. He's trying to walk around me.
So she shot him?
Oh no, she shot at him. There's 2 of them. They've got Matthew's gun now. Okay.
Hang in there. What about the other 2? You got eyes on Keely and Matt?
Matt's not moving. Rachel's not moving now. And Keely I haven't seen.
Mate, Mate, you got to look after yourself, buddy. All right? Stay behind that tree. That's the only thing you got between him and her. Between you and him.
Yeah. That
You
was,
got long rifles?
yeah. Long rifle and Matthew's pistol.
Mate, have you got any more trees behind you?
Nah, not a lot. He's coming over. Should I run?
Have you got trees behind you? You can get back to the car?
Yeah, maybe.
Mate, do they know where you are?
Yes, they do.
Mate, can you, like, obviously scramble from tree to try and retreat out of there?
I'll
Are you
try.
able to try and do that?
I can try.
With the attackers closing in and no way out, the surviving officer made a split-second decision. He sprinted toward his patrol car, about 50 yards away, hoping this was his only chance to stay alive. Officer McRow and Officer Arnold tragically didn't survive the attack. A special forces team later arrived in an armored Bearcat to end the standoff, but the attackers, Gareth, Nathaniel, and Stacy, were prepared. They retreated deeper into the property, setting traps to slow down the officers. After 2 failed attempts, the officers finally stormed the house around 10:30 p.m. to end the siege. This incident shows how a routine call can turn deadly fast. What started as a search for a missing person became an ambush. The surviving officer's bravery under heavy fire reminds us of the risks law enforcement faces daily. Unfortunately, Officers McRow and Arnold paid the ultimate price. The Special Forces response shows the importance of tactical units in extreme situations and how dangerous even the most experienced officers' jobs can be.
Oh, shit!
On April 12, 2024, officers were called to a home after reports that 18-year-old Hussein Al-Rajji was causing a disturbance and threatening his family. The caller mentioned that Hussein hadn't slept in 4 days, raising concerns about his strange behavior.
Oh, right. Oh, shit!
Officers arrived at the home and were met with a sudden and unexpected threat. As soon as Hussein opened the door, he pulled out a gun and charged at the officers, chasing them across the yard. The situation escalated quickly, catching a third officer by surprise as he arrived during the chaos.
Where's he at? Right there!
Hussein, armed with a 9mm pistol, came around the fence aiming at the officers. Left with no choice, the officers fired, hitting him 11 times. They tried to save him with CPR, and he was rushed to the hospital. But sadly, he was later pronounced dead. This tragic situation shows how quickly things can spiral out of control when officers deal with unpredictable behavior. Hussein's lack of sleep and erratic actions created a dangerous situation, forcing the officers to defend themselves. It's a reminder of the tough, split-second decisions officers have to make. Despite their efforts to save him afterward, tragedy still struck. Things can change in a split second during police chases. What started as a high-speed pursuit turned into a chaotic shootout on a busy highway. In this story, we'll take a closer look at how a suspect opened fire on officers, leaving one injured.
Dallas, this way, bro, this way.
On November 11th, 2023, police were chasing a suspect involved in an armed carjacking. The pursuit suddenly stopped on Interstate 610 when the suspect crashed his vehicle. But instead of giving up, he got out and tried to steal the car he had just hit. This led to a gunfight with officers in the middle of the highway.
Dallas, this way, bro, this way.
During the shootout, Officer John Gibson was shot in the leg. Unable to stand, he rolled across the highway to get to safety. That's when a civilian named John L. rushed to help, pulling Officer Gibson behind a car for cover. The officer was treated for his injuries as the gunfire continued.
You okay?
Both Officer Gibson and the suspect were taken to the hospital. Gibson was treated and released, but the suspect didn't make it and died later that afternoon. This intense shootout shows how quickly a routine chase can turn deadly. Officer Gibson's quick thinking as a brave civilian helped prevent an even bigger tragedy. In these dangerous moments, split-second decisions are everything. While Gibson was fortunate to survive, this reminds us of the courage shown by officers and everyday citizens in extreme situations.